That's crazy, bro. Change settings.
See if it's up for you.
It just went live. I got a notification on my phone.
Okay, give me just 1 second. Tell them that I'm ready to less than I'm also going to move real quick. I'm getting like a third of the speed that we should be getting in this
I didn't even see a link go out through Twitter.
You mean none of my Twitter stuff posted?
No, I don't know if you're posting it through YouTube, but I didn't see any links like saying that here's the game, come watch it, none of that stuff. Which I guess obviously because the YouTube wasn't live, so it probably wasn't sending anything through. You're not popping now. That's a good sign.
This is the OMFL.
You can't touch this.
And you're in the mix with Kinda Real Name. Here's another OMFL production.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the most technically frustrating, messed up press pass live game of the week, any other type of thing that we've ever tried to do here. Things have completely went haywire, and we are not 1,000% sure why. We actually streamed and commentated a whole entire quarter of football, and no one's seen it because YouTube decided they were going to change my stream codes out of the blue and randomly. So though OBS said we were streaming, none of you actually got to see any of it. So we are back up. We're running. It's working, at least for now. The guys are going to unpause. It's been a hell of a game. We've seen the Eagles forced to punt their first drive. Washington had a turnover, a big interception by White. The Philadelphia Eagles, were driving, and now my brain is completely scattered. We've done so much. We set up this game. We had 40 minutes worth of stream up and running, so I apologize for all of the issues. Don't know what happened or why it happened. But we're back up. Here's a handoff to Jacobs off to the left side. It's going to be stopped for little or no gain. He's got 5 rushes for 18 yards. Going to set up a 2nd and 8 here. Now, Maniac, you and I have been talking. This really is about an inept offense for the Eagles versus a very good defense for the Redskins. But we already seen the early turnover from the Redskins. What's it going to take for the Eagles to compete?
He's going to have to continue bringing that pressure that he's been bringing, and he's got to force the turnovers from the Redskins like he has so far. If he can continue that, this game plays into his hand. He's an underdog, obviously, coming into this game, and if he can get those turnovers, we're looking at a whole different ballgame here, and something that he can actually work with and pull out a victory here in this game.
Oh, big rush right there to the right side for the first down. It's going to set up 1st and 10 here from the 10-yard line. 1st and goal for the Philadelphia Eagles, and the defense for the Redskins is going to have to step up. You're watching the OMFL Game of the Week for week number 9. I almost said 10, but it's actually week number 9. Thank you so much for tuning in. We will do a Madden 20 beta giveaway at the very end. We'll have a couple of codes, at least 2. We may even have more than that. So make sure you sign up with the link that Maniac has posted here in the chat. He'll post it a couple of different times. We already are seeing the sign-ups come in. We apologize for all the technical difficulties. EA was giving us trouble. Then the YouTube changed our stream. We didn't even know because nobody said anything until we were a quarter deep. But we're here, and we're alive, and we're doing it, and we apologize for all the technical difficulties. We actually kind of sometimes know what we're doing, but this went completely haywire. And now I'm getting the look from my wife, like, what the hell's going on? I disappeared for 40 minutes. You should have been finished, and we're not finished because of the issues. All right, it's going to set up 2nd and goal here for the Philadelphia Eagles coming out in the strong formation. Centrum under center. Going to be a delayed play action, but he's got pressure coming to his right side. He's going to go down. Garrett coming over from the Browns gets off of that and gets to the quarterback for a sack. That's going to set up 2nd and goal, 3rd goal, from the 17-yard line. What do you expect to see here from the Eagles?
I'm expecting maybe possibly a short, quick out to the flat, or possibly looking at a slant or a drag here. Look for the tight end.
It's going to be the end of the first quarter. Again, we apologize. You missed most of the first quarter that we actually commentated and talked about and set up and did all kinds of pregame stuff. And Well, it all went away. So, third and goal here for the Philadelphia Eagles from their own 17-yard line. Big sack from Garrett there. It's going to set up this long third down for the Philadelphia Eagles. Man, I'm all discombobulated here. Now, the Eagles, again, not known for their offense, so they're going to have to be careful here and not push this one.
Yeah, he doesn't want to get into a shootout here. He's just got to keep it close, not make the big turnover, and just
Central
play his
back
game.
to pass. He's got plenty of time. He's got a man right over the middle, but a bad pass is going to go out of the back of the end zone. Central only 1 for 4 to start this game off.
Yeah, shaky start here by Sandstrom. He's going to have to look to get some shorter passes going to get his confidence going in this game, and hopefully he can get him right.
Well, the Eagles take that 3-0 lead after the big interception from White, and they're going to kick it back off to the Washington Redskins. And we talked about how the Eagles were going to need turnovers of some sort to stay competitive in this, and you've seen that on that first drive. What do you expect to see here in the second drive?
I'm looking for the Redskins to try to solidify the running game here. If they can get the running game going, they'll start. That always starts bringing up extra guys in the box because they want to look to stop the run, then look for the play action pass over the top to take advantage of that.
Here we go. Luck under center here. He's got twins to the left, twin tight ends also. Here's the counter. It's going to go off the left side. He's got plenty of time there, but he stumbles upon his own guy, and Johnson Jr. goes down for a loss of 1. It's going to bring up 2nd and 11 from their 24-yard line.
That is unfortunately a typical Madden 19 thing there. A lot of times with the counter plays that just plague that type of play in this game.
What do you want to see from Luck in this game? He already threw the early interception. What do you want to see from him for this offense in the Redskins?
Luck's going to have to really get better ball control here against this defense. He's going to have to make the sure, quick throws, get it out of his hands, and let his receivers and running backs do the work for him.
Ledbetter with the screen. He's going to pick up 1 yard. Ledbetter is a stud. This is a guy I actually tried to trade for a couple of years ago. Now, we talked about how the Redskins are 5-2, and kind of hurts my heart that Mr. Dawson, who built this roster pretty well for Denver to take over, is actually winning now. But Ledbetter was one of Dawson's last picks, and this guy is a hard runner, and it's surprising that we're not going to see him touch the ball more often because he's very, very tough to bring down. He's going to set up a 3rd and 9 from the 26-yard line. 8:51 left to go here in the first half. Philadelphia Eagles leading 3-0 after an interception of the Luck in the first drive of the game. Luck back to pass. He's got plenty of time. He's going to throw the comeback route to the left, but his receiver never looks for the ball. It's going to go incomplete. Luck is now 3 for 6 for 26 yards.
If you had one of these quarterbacks on your fantasy football on the OMFL, you might as well go ahead and chunk in the towel for this week because they are stinking it up.
It's going to force the punt. Here's the punt. It's going to be a low punt, not a good punt. He's going to get fielded, though. He's got plenty of blocking off to the right side. It's going to get it up to about the 44, 43-yard line. It's going to set up good field position here for the Philadelphia Eagles.
Great patience there by the punt returner. One more block, and we're looking at possibly a 6-point play right there.
Again, you're watching the OMFL Game of the Week. We're going to be doing a Madden 20 beta code giveaway. Thank you for tuning in. Sorry for the technical difficulties that caused us technically not to get a late start, but to get a late start. Play action. He's going to roll to his right. He's got plenty of time, but he's going to throw it right to the Redskins for an interception. He threw it right to him. He's juked. He's at the 50, the 45, the 40, the 35, the 30. He's going to break this one all the way. The 15, the 10, the 5, the touchdown. Washington Redskins, and Sitstrom threw it right to him.
I think this is a classic, making the pre-play read, going with that player no matter what he sees, and it just bit him in the butt right there. Pick six by the Redskins. What a play.
Jaire Alexander with his second interception of the year, and he takes that one back all the way for a 7-3 lead for the Washington Redskins. And this is exactly what you don't want. You get the interception, you get the field goal, you force another punt, and you get great field position, and you turn it over in the first play. That's a terrible play calling from the Eagles.
Yeah, like I said, it just had the classic feel. Oh,
yeah, he breaks that one there.
The classic feel of making the pre-read before the play begin, and you just kind of stick with that same player, not really reading the defense, and it really hurt him there.
It's almost like Centrum had too much time. If he is forced to throw that ball due to pressure, he probably gets it away much quicker, doesn't wait for that route, but because he had so much time, he waits for a route that absolutely was not there. They're going to come out I formation, tight end over to the right side, Centrum under center. Here's the handoff to the right side. He's got a nice little run, but it's shut down pretty quickly there by the Redskins. Number 57, able to get off of the block there and get that for a gain of 2. He's going to set up 2nd and 8. 7:57 left to go here in the second quarter. A couple of turnovers from each team. And it's been a little bit of a back-and-forth sloppy game here, which is kind of the perfect game, the way this has started with the stream and EA servers and everything else.
Yeah, I believe that linebacker was an import from Madden 18 as well, so nice to see him still making plays.
Centrum back to pass. He's throwing the quick slant. He's got his man. 13 is Aguilar with the reception there for the first down. Nice little pass there. He was patient. He didn't force it, and that's going to be a first down, 1st and 10 from their own 48.
That's the type of plays that Centrum's going to have to make in this game. Really, true, honestly, I think he's better at a West Coast style offense. And so quicker passes, get his confidence up, then look to maybe to test him deep later on in the game.
You're watching the OMFL Game of the Week. Den Brew, DENBREW is his Twitch if you want to watch it with no delay, because our voice will be, or the stream will be a little bit delayed from our voice. You're watching the OMFL channel. We appreciate the watch. Maniac, I don't know if it's a big ask or anybody from the OMFL who's watching the stream, but if you wouldn't mind posting this out on Twitter and on the forums, the Discord chat, just trying to post it out, because I'm pretty sure a lot of people were looking for us early when we thought we were streaming, but we were actuality not streaming at all. We do have the chat that's going to be up here today, and so thank you guys for tuning in. We'll be looking up the chat from time to time, and Maniac will also be putting up the link that you need to register if you want to be a part of the Madden 20 Beta Code. Nice run there right up the middle for the Eagles, and that's going to set up a first down here for them. Oop, sorry about that. So first and 10 for the Eagles, and the Eagles showing us a little something today. Even against this really tough defense, you take away the bad turnover early, they've played pretty decent football so far, and they're establishing this run game.
Yeah, they're for the most part, they're staying with their game plan. I think it seems like when he gets down the red zone, though, he starts pressing just a little bit too much. So let's see what he does the rest of this game.
Twin tight end formations, closed formation. He likes these twin tight ends against this 3-4. Here's Centrum with the handoff to the left. He's got nice room, but not enough speed. That's the thing about Klein, is he doesn't have a ton of speed. He's more of a big back, and you can see right there, he was shut down pretty quickly.
Yeah, the defense got back in the backfield really quick and wrapped up there. Good play by the Eagles.
It's going to set up 2nd and 9. 5:30 left to go here in the second quarter. Couple of turnovers, a little bit of a sloppy game. A pick 6 for the Washington Redskins gives them the 7-3 lead against the Philadelphia Eagles. But the Eagles are driving here at home from their own 36-yard line. 2nd and 9 here. Looks like they'll be facing a little cover 6, maybe a cover 9, depending on if they flipped it. Centrum back to pass. He's got time. He's got a man on the right side. Aguilar is going to get that first down. Nice pass there from Centrum, and he's made some decent throws outside of the one really bad throw.
Yeah, he really has done well when he's passed within his strengths. And if he keeps this up, look for him maybe to test a little bit deep, because the Redskins do like to play a lot of press, so we'll see if that can work to his advantage later in the game.
Yeah, but my question is going to be, do the Eagles have the speed? They really lack speed all around. Here's Centrum, I formation, offset tight end. 1st and 10 from their 25. Handoff's going to go to the left side, but he's blown up pretty quickly. And there's that linebacker again. You say that this guy is an import that he brought over. I think his name is Radovich, number 57. He's been making some plays here early on.
Yeah, I believe Jennings, the old Redskins before Dawson took over, that was his import over. A really good player.
Again, we have the YouTube chat up. Thank you guys so much for tuning into the stream. If you would help us out, OMFL owners, we could sure use the help to post that this is up and that we're doing a Madden 20 beta giveaway at the very end of the stream. Feel free to chat and talk about the game with us. We're coming out with 3 tight ends to the left side, a big formation here. Handoff right up the middle, but again, shut down really quickly. And this Redskins defense is able to get off of blocks and use their speed to make plays in the backfield. Going to set up a 3rd and 6 here from their own 21. 3:50 and counting left to go in the second quarter. Philadelphia Eagles with a pick 6. They threw a pick 6 on their last drive, but they've done really well on defense and outside of the one really bad throw from Centrum where he really focused on the one route, the one receiver. This offense has played much better than what we expected. They're going to come out in 3 wide here on 3rd and 6 from their own 21. What are you calling on defenses? This is you.
Really, in this situation, at this point, I'm probably going to look at calling maybe a cover 4, possibly cover 3, and shading guys underneath to cover that goal line there.
Well, Centrum hits his tight end. I'm not quite sure who that is. Of course, we're in season 5, so it's hard to keep up with all these players. Strudavant, he was a tight end that was drafted this past draft, but he picks up a nice little play there. Little man coverage. I actually like the man coverage there from Washington. It's a good chance to call man coverage. It's mixing it up, so I really like that play. Shocking, though, the Eagles didn't look for that fly route on the left, but I think it speaks to the lack of speed. Either way, nice play there for the Eagles to pick up the first down. It's going to bring up 1st and 10 from the 13. They can't get a first down without scoring. Central making some adjustments at the line. Back to pass. He's got time. He's got a man, but he's going to throw it. He lobs it up. It's caught. Touchdown. Philadelphia Eagles. Number 18, Henderson with the touchdown. He caught him in the blitz. I didn't think he was going to throw that ball because the Eagles were using a linebacker that was right there. I thought he could make the play. He took the chance. Eagles unable to make the play, and that's going to give the Philadelphia Eagles the lead here, 9-7, barring the extra point, which is up. And it is good. So 10-7, Philadelphia Eagles, a little bit of a shocker, and this is what we wanted to see. We wanted to see a nice, close, back-and-forth game of the week here in the OMFL. And Maniac, these guys are not letting us down.
No, they're not. They're here to play, and that's a great play there by the Eagles. Way to anticipate the blitz possibly coming there on that down, and made a good read there, and that paid off for him.
The trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down.
All right, it's going to bring up 1st and 10 from their own 25-yard line. Now the Redskins are needing to get something going here. Their offense has been shut down pretty much all game. I'm going to take a little bit of a blame for it because we did ask him to pause and servers were giving him issues. And so I'll take a little bit of the blame, but hopefully we'll get these gears rolling here. It's coming out twin tight ends. Back to pass is Luck. He's got a man over the right, but that's going to be knocked away. A bad pass from Luck, a little too far on the inside, and that one's knocked away. Luck only 3 for 7 for 25 yards.
That's really kind of surprising for me to see Luck struggling in this game. But we did know that the Eagles did have a good defensive team with the 7th in passing right now, so it's actually showing in this game.
Thank you guys for tuning into the stream. We will be doing some Madden 20 beta code giveaway at the very end. I am pausing the stream just real quick to get the chat fixed up. It looks like Luck's going to pass for a first down there. So it's going to give the Washington Redskins a first down from their own 35-yard line. And this is what the Redskins need. They need to get a rushing game going, but they need Luck to also play much better than he has.
Yeah, Luck's going to have to step up this game to give the Redskins the best chance to win.
Luck back to pass. He's got plenty of time. He's got a man right over the middle and almost picked it off again. The Eagles converging on the ball, popped up in the air. We've seen that play early on the first drive of the game for the Eagles, which was picked off. I mean, for the Redskins, it was picked off by the Eagles. We almost had another interception there. So Luck having an issue with the batted balls.
Yeah, the Eagles are really swarming to the ball right now, and it's that middle linebacker there in the middle of the field that's making Luck nervous.
It's going to bring up 2nd and 10 from the 35-yard line. 1:57 left to go here in the first half. Luck back to pass. Got plenty of time. Going to run the comeback route. That one's caught. He's going to be tackled inbounds, though. That clock is going to be not his friend Anderson with the big play. He's going to set up 1st and 10 from the 50-yard line. No huddle. Luck got his team in place. Little man in motion, Johnson. He's going to throw the screen out there to Johnson. He's got a blocker in front. He's going to set up a nice little juke move, but he pays the price, but not until after he picks up the first down. So 1st and 10 again from their own 38, and the Eagles are going to take a timeout to stop that no huddle. Do you like the no huddle there?
I do. It's a change of pace there at that point in this game. Instances, it can definitely be something that can make you pay going the other way. So got to be careful with it.
Thank you again to Maniac for getting these codes for us and helping us do this giveaway. We apologize for the technical difficulties early. Maniac is posting the link, so feel free to chat with us. Feel free to hit that link and supply your name so we can put you in the random drawing at the very end of our stream. 1st and 10 for the Redskins from their own 38. 1:30 left to go in the first half. Play action. He's got a tight end right over the middle. Man, he pays the price and drops the ball. This Eagles defense has been swarming to the ball all afternoon, and that play was no different.
Yeah, this is something that we haven't seen from the Eagles in the past season. And, I haven't really actually watched any of his games so far this year, but if this defense plays like this, he's definitely on the right page to getting this team turned around.
Yeah, it must be the lights of the big stage here being on the OMFL Game of the Week. You are watching the OMFL Game of the Week with commentary for week number 9. Some technical difficulties early, but we got those bugs figured out, and here we are. 2nd and 10 for the Washington Redskins. 1:25 left to go from their own 38. Making some changes at the line of scrimmage. Doesn't like the defensive call. Little play action there. Luck's got plenty of time.
He's got a man.
Oh, he's got a man on the post route. Let's see if he can get there. He's going to get there, but it's going to be too far. And Luck has just been a couple of yards off on the comeback routes, on the post routes, and on the routes that he's thrown a little late that have caused pop-ups. Luck just seems off his game here. It's surprising that they haven't went to get their running game more established.
Yeah, I think that kind of lies their whole problem right now, because that running game is what brings that defense up. Right now, they're not fearing no running game. They're sitting back, waiting for that quarterback to make the throw, and Luck's struggling.
Here's Luck, 3rd and 10 from their own 38-yard line. Man in motion's Richardson. Back to pass. He's got time. He's going to go right up the middle, and that one's almost picked off again. Number 55. I think that's going to be... Why is his name slipping my brain? That's the kid from LSU.
Is that White?
Yeah, that's White. There it is. That's the name I'm looking for. And White knocking the ball away again and forcing the punt from the Redskins. The Redskins are completely out of sorts here on offense.
White has been all over the field in this middle of the field. He's shut down everything.
You guys are watching the OMFL Game of the Week for week number 9. Mr. Maniac over here helping me with commentary. I am the commissioner of the OMFL, Nate. Thank you for tuning in. We will be doing a Madden 20 Better Code giveaway. We've got a couple PlayStation 4 codes that we'll give away. The way to enter is to click that little link that Maniac continues to post and make sure that your name is entered. Here we go. 1st and 10 for the Philadelphia Eagles and Centrum from their own 20. Going to hand off over to the left side. That one's going to be shut down pretty quickly, but man, he's so strong. Barnes is able to force his way forward there for 5 yards.
Yeah, Barnes showing some good patience there, good strength, getting that 5 yards, hard 5 yards out.
Here we go. Second and 5. I'm sorry, from their own 25-yard line. Looks like we're doing twin tight ends to the left and one receiver in close. That's Aguilar. Eagles look like they're just letting that clock tick away. They're not wanting to push it. And do you like that decision?
I really don't, because, I mean, you got a little bit of time. You could get in the field goal range. Obviously, with the offensive output that you've had as a team, you really want to try to see if you can get an extra 3 on the board here. But he's playing on the side of caution, so you have to give him props for at least he's thinking ahead of this.
Yeah, it's shocking. He's running the ball well. Outside of the one pass, he's passing the ball well. I thought he was going to push it and at least see if he could get in field goal range, but as you said, he's going to go ahead and eat it and kick this one back off to the Redskins. I don't like it when you're only up 3.
Yeah, only 3 points against the Redskins. That's not a good place to be, but we'll see how this game turns out.
And that return almost broke there off to the left side, and one man was able to keep that one from going a long way. It's going to set up 1st and 10 for the Redskins from their own 30.
Yeah, look for the Redskins to try to solidify their running game here. If they really want to get back into this, I think this has got to be their point of emphasis in the rest of this game.
Here's Luck with the handoff off to the right side. That one's going to be shut down pretty quickly, but after a gain of 2 for Jones, it's going to set up 2nd and 8 from their own 31.
Yeah, let's see if he goes back to the run here or if he's going to go with some kind of passing play.
Here we go, 2nd and 8 from their own 31. Luck under center, twin tight ends. He's going to hand off to Ledbetter there to the left side. Ledbetter's so strong, you can see him. And it looks like they're going to get a face mask out of Bailey there. Man, that's a big play. Ledbetter is a good running back. I would say a great running back, but he struggled there after the face mask, and that's going to be a big play for Washington.
Ledbetter is a thumper. I mean, if he gets going downhill, look out defense, because he's coming through.
I'd love to have him on the Saints. 1st and 10 from their own 45. Here's a big run right up the middle. Johnson with tons of room. A big gain of 11 as they catch the Eagles in a blitz. And this is why I say the Eagles should have pushed right before half. Those could have been some big points that you left just on the board.
Yeah, the Redskins are doing exactly what I said that they need to do. They need to establish this run, take the pressure off of Luck, let things develop. And probably the Eagles kind of push a little bit forward, kind of anticipating that run. Look for the wide receivers to possibly get open downfield.
1st and 10 from their own 34. Washington Redskins with their opening drive of the second half. Here's Ledbetter over to the left. That one's shut down pretty quickly from White. White just shooting the gap there. Even in a cover 4, White is just so fast. He's shown this entire game why he was the number 1 pick in the draft.
Yeah, he's just a phenomenal talent here in the OMFL, and just looking forward to seeing how he finishes out the season. I'm sure he's going to be top ballot and Rookie of the Year vote for defense side.
So tell us, would you have taken White with the first pick of the draft?
I probably would have, because my team at that point really linebacker was a big need. And this season I just switched to the 4-3, so White was definitely probably a top pick on my board.
Ledbetter right there to the left. He gets hit in the blitz, but even with a full all-out blitz from the Eagles, he still picked up 3 yards. That's going to set up 3rd and 7 from their own 31. What are you calling if you're the Redskins here?
3rd and 7. I'm looking to try to at least get something to the sticks. Possibly a slant pass, curl pass, a curl route on the far side, and see if you can possibly get that pass to the sticks.
Here we go. Luck. He's got 3 wide to his right, 1 to his left. Back to pass. He's got a man, but man, he continues to try to force that ball into tight windows. That's not only knocked away, but he took his head off of that receiver. It's going to set up a field goal try here from their own 31-yard line. Oh, he's got a nice, good kick there. The follow through, and it's good. So we got a tied ball game here with 7:10 left to go in the third quarter. The opening drive for the Redskins turns out to be 3 points and tied this game. Again, looking back, hindsight is always 20/20, but do you like the fact that the Eagles just nailed it out and ended the clock there in the second half?
Personally, I would have been pushing for at least a field goal. But, he's trying to rely on his strength of his team, which is the defense. Obviously, he's had his struggles on the offensive side, so he's playing to his strengths, not wanting to give up an easy, quick score to the Redskins. Because, we're looking at the Redskins have only put up 3 points offensively because they had the pick six. So, he's playing to his strengths. So, again, you have to say maybe he's trying to think this through, and you can't argue with that.
You're watching the OMFL Game of the Week for week number 9 here in the OMFL as we do a Madden 20 Better Code giveaway at the end of this one. Tied ball game between the Eagles and Redskins. Central back to pass. He's got a quick man there for Aguilar, and Aguilar seems to be his main go-to guy here early in this game.
Yeah, he's solidifying the quick pass, trying to neutralize that quick rush defense by the Redskins, and it's paying off for him right now in this game.
If you're watching us on YouTube, remember you can go to twitch.tv/DENBREW13, DenBrew13. That's where you can see it without any kind of delay. And you can listen to our commentary and watch it without any delay. Centrum, he's got a handoff. No, it's a play action. He's got to get rid of that one quickly. It hits his receiver in the head. A little too late to turn around for that pass. And the Washington Redskins were on him really quickly there.
Yeah, that defense right there, that play pinned their ears back, and we're in the backfield almost as soon as the ball got to the quarterback, it seemed. But heads up there by the quarterback, not taking the sack and taking the loss there on that play.
A couple of shout-outs. You're going to hear me do this a couple of different times. Maniac, before I put you on the spot, just think about if you can or cannot say any names. But a big thank you to eKings Pro LLC. You can follow them on Twitter, and eKings Pro. That's E, capital K-I-N, capital G-S, capital P-R-O. They have helped us with some Madden codes, and they've been super cool to us, and we really appreciate it. Big play there for the Philadelphia Eagles there. Washington's defense is just getting picked apart now. They're getting picked on. A little bit more about eKings Pro. They are a competitive gaming platform and contract LLC company that works with MLG and game battles. They're going to be launching a brand new, very important competitive tournament play for esports very soon. So make sure that you post or follow them on Twitter and see their information that's going to be dropping if you're into e-gaming and esports. They were very kind and hooked us up with some free game codes that we hooked up our TFL commissioner, Mr. Bloop. But here in the OMFL, we were hooked up by Mr. Maniac on the stream. Here's the Eagles. Oh, a little halfback pass. I seen that one in the Lions game a couple weeks ago, but it's shut down really quickly. And there's that import linebacker making plays again, Radovich. But to finish my thought real quick, Maniac, you hooked us up with some friends of yours as you used to be a game changer over from EA Sports. I don't know if we can say their names or not, but I did want to make sure we give them an opportunity to shout them out for their gift.
Yeah, we'll just call it EA Sports because that is the Twitter handle that hooked me up with the codes for our community, and we just want to thank EA Sports Madden NFL for doing that too for us and for our community.
2nd and 15, you're going to see the Philadelphia Eagles take a timeout here. Yes, absolutely. Thank you so much, EA Sports. Shout out to all the guys out there who are giving out codes. Love them, hate them. Twitter is what it is, and it is full of really great people and some not so great people, but I see you guys who are giving away free codes, and I appreciate what you're doing for the community. We're not doing this for subs or likes or follows, even though all of that stuff is very much appreciated. We just are doing a stream with commentary, and we'll give them away at the very end. Make sure that you sign up on Maniac's post that he gave. Here's a delay. Draw right up the middle. He's going to get kind of caught up there, but the defensive tackle not get a ton. But it is going to set up a 3rd and 10, which is very manageable. What are you looking to do if you're the Washington Redskins defense at 3rd and 10?
Third and 10. Maybe man up here and shift your cornerbacks to watch the outside plays. But it looks like he's going with 5 wideouts here, so probably going to go zone to cover the middle side of the ball here.
Here's Centrum, 3rd and 10, back to pass. He's got pressure coming from his right side. Gets rid of those. He's got a man, and it's going to be knocked away at the very last moment. Centrum had a man, but he waited just a hair too late, and those Washington Redskins safeties were able to get over there. And there's Jahari again. Alexander, he gets the deflection. He's also had that pick 6 that has kept the Redskins in this game.
Yeah, he's been kind of all over the field for the Redskins this game, and really the backbone of their offensive output in this game so far. So good defensive play by both teams, I have to say. It's really been a nice defensive battle, and just a downright good old OMFL battle out ball game here.
Yeah, I mean, there's been a lot of technical stuff and a lot of stuff that has not kept me paying attention from calling the plays, but I don't recall seeing anything crazy. It seems like it's been a good FPR game here. First and 10.
I'm seeing the same thing here.
Ledbetter again. He seems to be the man with the plan, and this is what Washington's going to need if they're going to get back into just really controlling this game. It's going to be Ledbetter, and you can see he didn't get the carries early on, but here he goes already, a gain of 4 there on first down.
Yeah, once the game starts going on, if any of the defensive line here for the Eagles starts getting tired, look for broken tackles, possibly face mask penalties because just them grabbing and trying to reach for something.
Here's Jones off to the left side. He's got a big hole there. Man, and he takes a big hit. He does hold on to the ball, but not until he gets a first down. Gain of 10 there for Jones. It's going to set up 1st and 10 from their 31.
What a stick there by the safety coming up there, meeting the running back there. Last man in defense. If he misses that, though, it's 6 points. So
it's also a good FPR usage of the hit stick. Here we go. We got twin wide receivers off to the left, one tight end to the right. Here's the handoff to Ledbetter. He's got a little bit of a hole, but you can see how hard he is to take down. He falls forward for 3 yards and gets a gain of 5 there to set up 2nd and 5, which is a really good position if you're the Washington Redskin offense.
Yeah, he just showcased his power there. He just drugged the defender for an extra 3 yards there at the end of the play.
We're seeing a lot of twin tight end, twin receiver looks from the OMFL. This Redskin offense is also showing that. We got Johnson off to the left. He looks like he had a little bit more room there outside, but he cuts it back inside, and it's only going to be a gain of 3 to set up 3rd and 2 from the 39-yard line.
Yeah, I think he missed the hole there, or possibly thought the receiver is going to keep pushing outside. But anyway, it was a good run there by the Redskins.
It's going to set up 3rd and 2 from the 39-yard line. 2:20 left to go here in the third quarter. Tied ball game, 10-10. Washington with the ball for the second time in the second half. Here's Ledbetter right up the middle. Oh, he pauses. It looks like he was doing the barrel move there and handling the offensive lineman. It slowed him up just enough for 96 to make the play. Barnett shooting back there. And that's going to force another punt for that Philadelphia Eagle defense.
Yeah, that's not the type of move you want to see a big guy like that make. You want to see him plow into that hole, get those 2 yards, and that speed of the linebackers there for the Eagles swarmed in on him and tackled him behind the line there.
Yeah, it looks like Ledbetter questioned himself. He had the hole. He started to hit it, then he hesitated, and that ended up being a tackle for no gain there. Philadelphia Eagles, they've played really efficient football on the offensive side. What do you want to see in this drive?
I want to see him still establish the run here. He's done a lot better with his passing plays, but I definitely want to see him establish the run and play off of that with his passing.
That's only going to be a gain about 3 for Jacobs there. They're going to give him 5. He could have broke that one. I mean, he takes one more step to the left, and I think he's able to break that one into the secondary. But a gain of 5 here on first down to set up 2nd and 5 from their own 25-yard line. 1:19 left to go here in the third quarter. You're watching the OMFL Game of the Week for week number 9. We will be doing a Madden 20 Beta Code giveaway at the very end of the stream. Make sure to register with the link that Maniac has posted. Centrum back to pass. He's got a man on the post route, but Aguilar drops the pass, and Aguilar's been his main go-to guy, but Aguilar's let him down a couple different times.
Yeah, I believe that was a great play there by the safety cornerback, number 21. I forgot his name, but he's basically been the one that had the pick six for the Redskins a little earlier in this game. There again, making a big play with the strip out.
Again, I want to give another shout-out to EA Sports, who hooked us up with several Madden codes, thanks to Mr. Maniac, who used to be a game changer. Also, a shout-out to eKings Pro, who hooked us up with some Madden codes for a couple of our commissioners, and we'll be doing a Madden code giveaway at the very end of this stream. Here's Centrum, 3rd and 5. Ooh, he cannot get that one off. Played around a little bit too long with that one.
Yeah, I think he's kind of second against himself there on the third down play, trying to pick that perfect play and end up taking too much time, cost him 5 yards.
Yeah, I mean, you go from a very manageable 3rd and 5 to now a 3rd and long here, and it really sets up well for the Redskins to get a stop.
Yeah, look for the Redskins to bring some heat here on this play.
Bunch formation to the right, Centrum back to pass. He's got a man, but it's not going to be deep enough. I mean, his guy was open, but just was not deep enough. It's going to set up 4th and 5, and the Eagles are now going to have to punt yet again here in the second half.
Yeah, there goes that 5 yards just on the delay of game that bit him in the butt right there, because that 5 yards would have been probably a first down there for the Eagles.
Here's the punt. This one kind of lays up the wind. He is fighting the wind here. It's going to get a return from the Redskins, and this one's a good return. It's going to get it up to about the 44. No, they're going to give him the 43-yard line, and that's where you're going to start. 1st and 10 for the Philadelphia Eagles here. The 43-yard line with 6 seconds left to go in the third quarter, and we're about to roll into the fourth quarter, so it's more important than ever that you make sure you sign up for the free giveaway. 2 Madden 20 beta codes. There we go. We'll get it right. Words, they're not my friends sometimes. But you have to sign up for the link that Maniac continues to push. Our chat's been dead tonight. Usually the chats are popping and talking. And, yeah, I don't know. It's a little quiet tonight.
Yeah, I think everybody's actually on Denbru's stream, because I've seen like 14 people on that stream.
Man, luck back to pass. He goes deep. It's knocked away and almost picked off again by the Washington Redskins. Thank you guys for watching the stream. It looks like the chat is picking up a little bit more. This game is streamed on Twitch. This is not my local game to do commentary on, and so that's why you see the little bit of a glitchy lag. This is live right here on YouTube. You can watch the commentary on YouTube, or you can watch the game without any lag, without any glitching, and with it caught up on twitch.tv/denbrew13, but there'll be no commentary there. So 2nd and 10 here for the Washington Redskins after almost throwing a pick. Luck has struggled. Ledbetter right there up the middle, but that one's shut down pretty quickly. Ledbetter has been the only offense here for the Washington Redskins.
Yeah, Ledbetter's starting to get his feet underneath him here and looking to make a statement here in this fourth quarter to run out this clock.
All right, thanks again for watching the YouTube stream. This is where we'll have the commentary. This is where we'll be doing the giveaway. But, yes, it will be glitchy because it's not my stream. I'm not capture carding this. This is coming from someone else. This isn't my game that's going on. So there will be a little bit of a glitch. Here we got Luck on 3rd and 9. He's got room to run. He's going to try to take off. Man, he takes a shot. Are they going to give him the first down? They're not going to give him the first down. It's going to set up 4th and 1 for Luck. Luck likes to use those legs, and the guy who was really good with him with that was D. Wayne. D. Wayne would take off running with Luck often and make big plays there, but Luck's going to fall a yard short and be forced to do another punt here.
Yeah, I think actually this may fall under the FPR where he can actually go for this.
You're absolutely right. He could go for it, and that's exactly what he's going to do. We see no Ledbetter. Yeah, Ledbetter's in the backfield. Twin tight end to the right side. 4th and 1. Luck back to pass. He's got a tight end. He's not going to go to him. He's going to go to the secondary target, and that one's going to be caught as he gets behind the linebacker there. Great pass by Luck. Luck has struggled, but that was a really good pass there.
Yeah, I got a little nervous for him there because White was kind of lurking underneath that pass, and good play there to get a little air underneath that ball and get it over the linebacker, or else that might have been trouble.
Now, that could have been a lot of trouble, especially after passing up the first route, which was wide open by the tight end on the tight drag. It's going to set up 1st and 10 from their own 27-yard line. Eagles are in desperate need of a big play here. 8:15 left to go here in the fourth quarter. Ledbetter off to the left side. Looks like he missed a hole, but even missing a hole, the guy falls forward for 4 yards. Let's have 2nd and 6 from their own 24-yard line. Tight game here, 10-10. Washington with the ball.
Yeah, this is Ledbetter's wheelhouse here.
Yeah.
He kind of grinds out those ugly 4 yards, but he just keeps things churning, and this is exactly what the Redskins want to do right here.
Always falling forward for positive yards. 7:44 left to go here in the fourth quarter. 2nd and 6 for the Redskins. It's a toss off to the right side, and that one's shut down really quick. I mean, he fights and fights and fights, but Johnson's going to be stopped for a loss. It's going to set up 3rd and 8. Big play there for the Eagles. Barnett has been making plays for them often today. He's kind of been all over the field along with White.
Yeah, he really has been, and that defense has just been kind of swarming to the ball, just making plays after play after play. And here again, we see that.
Here we go, 3rd and 8 for the Washington Redskins. 7:08 left to go here in the fourth quarter from their own 25-yard line. Luck has struggled today. He's going to need a big pass here. Luck back to pass. A little zone action from the Eagles. They're going to go deep. They're going to try to beat the quarterback, and they're going to get a pass interference call. Jalen Mills called for the pass interference. That's in the end zone. We know what that sets up. 1st and goal from the 1-yard line. And with Ledbetter, is this a give me?
This is as close to a give me, I think, is outside of Joey Martin of the Seahawks.
Yeah, this one's going to be tough for anyone left to do. The 2 codes that were given away at the end is going to be for PlayStation, guys. Sorry for our Xbox friends. Make sure that you turn in to Soden Bowl, though. Follow him on Twitter. Oh, and there's the touchdown there for Ledbetter. He is so tough to stop. And the Redskins are going to take the lead here, 16-10.
Great defense by the Eagles, though. I mean, allowing the first touchdown by the offense to come in the fourth quarter, late into the fourth quarter.
Oh, and he misses the extra point. That is massive. I can't believe he missed that.
That is big. I think maybe he kind of relaxed a little bit there too much and just didn't click on the button quite quick enough. And let's see if that's going to come back to cost.
And a bad kickoff there. This is his 2nd bad kickoff this game, and I agree with you. I think he's been a little lazy on the kick return there. Nice return up to about the 41. They're going to give him the 36. I'm sorry, the 36-yard line. That's where Philadelphia Eagles are going to start. 1st and 10 in a 16-10 game now with the Washington Redskins missing the extra point. Again, you're watching the OMFL Game of the Week for week number 9. We will be doing a Madden 20 beta code giveaway for PlayStation at the end of this stream. Mr. Maniac's posting a link. You need to sign up there. Looks like we got some chat action finally going here.
Yeah, we got some guys chatting it up. We got 8 watchers now in our stream. So good stuff going on.
Yeah, I don't know if you've got time or if it's even possible if anybody from the OMFL can help us out. It looks like there are people watching, more people watching on Twitch than they're watching here on YouTube. Please let them know they have to be into YouTube to win. They need to sign up with the link that Maniac is posting. We're going to pull 2 random winners from that. They should be watching Twitch to see it with no lag, no glitching, and get the commentary for us. 2nd and 6 here from the 39-yard line. 6:18 left to go here in the fourth quarter. Centrum back to pass. He's got plenty of time. Oh, he's got a man, but turn it to triple coverage. And that one's going to be picked off by number 33. Another pick six. He's got the whole team out there. And Centrum has thrown 2 pick sixes. That one to Fuller. And, man, that might be the stake in the heart for the Washington Redskins to the Philadelphia Eagles.
Yeah, I think that's from a standpoint of my play and how I've struggled in the past, I think it's just the point of making a pre-read before the play happens. You kind of get your idea set on a certain player that's going to be open, and you just go with it, and you kind of overlook how the coverage is covering, and next thing you know, you're throwing in triple, quadruple coverage, and that's just exactly what happened there.
Hey, Maniac, if you get an opportunity, post that link. It looks like some friends are making some questions there about where it's going to be. Here we go. The 2-point conversion for the Washington Redskins. Nice pass, going to be picked off, though, right in the middle. He's trying to get him 2 points out of this one, but it's going to be tackled. And look, the Eagles' defense is doing everything it can to keep this team into it. You've got to tip your hat there, man. They have done a great job shutting down these Washington Redskins, who have another bad kickoff. He struggled all day.
You kind of wonder if maybe he may be having a little bit of lag.
Oh, he's got plenty of room there.
He's got a blocker.
He's going to be off to the 40. He's going to be tackled around the 38-yard line. He almost broke that one there for the Philadelphia Eagles. And the Redskins have struggled kicking. They've struggled on offense. Like, they're really playing out of character.
Yeah, hold the wagons just up just a little bit. We still got 6 minutes left in this game, and the Eagles are already in position, scoring position. Okay, I did post up that link.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I'm going to go ahead and take the chat down just so we can finish watching. This one's going to come down to a close game. The Eagles are doing everything they can to stay in this one, but Centrum has thrown 2 pick sixes, and that's the story of this game. Back to pass. He's trying to squeeze it in, but too low of a pass. It's going to be batted down. And now the Eagles and Centrum are starting to force things. You cannot force things against this Washington Redskins defense. They're going to make you pay for it, and they've already proven that with 2 pick sixes. And it's disappointing because the Eagles have had the better running game. The Eagles have played the better defense. And Centrum has not played bad, but, man, he just made a couple of bad throws that ended in pick sixes, and that's been the struggle here. 2nd and 10 from their own 38-yard line. 2 receivers to the left, 1 tight end to the right. Centrum back to pass, full-out blitz. He's got to get rid of it. Again, he throws it right to where he is standing with his user linebacker, and that one's going to be his 3rd interception of the game. And now Centrum's forcing it. Just like that first pick six of the game, it seems like he had his mind made up where that one was going to go, and he tried to force it in there, and that has hurt him all day.
Yeah, that's what I get from watching this and stuff, and he's definitely improved a lot this season. But to take that next step, you're going to have to really start trying to watch how the defense is reacting to those plays and make those actual reads.
It's very difficult to predetermine exactly where you're going to go with the ball in this Madden, and clearly Savante has struggled with that this game. But, man, he gave the Redskins a stare because the Redskins did not play good football. The Redskins are my pick to be one of those teams that can surprise people. They're going to have to play much better football than this if they're going to make a run, though.
Yeah, you're looking at the Eagles right now holding the Redskins only a total of 59 yards on offense at this point.
Big hole there, though, for Ledbetter, who just runs to the first tackle. Usually the first guy does not bring Ledbetter down. He's such a monster. 11 yards on the second down carry. He's going to set up 1st and 10 from their own 45-yard line. 4:55 left to go here and counting in the 4th quarter. This one's pretty much a sealed deal with a 12-point lead.
Yeah, let's hope the Redskins here take care of the ball here. Look for the Eagles to try to create a turnover.
Ooh. It looks like White shoots the gap, and White has proven why he was the #1 pick of OMFL 85 draft. He has been shooting the gap. He's got the interception. He's been making plays all over the field. Speed, athleticism. It's scary what that guy could have done in this league had he have 3-4 seasons. 2nd and 10 here from the 45.
Another big thing that just happened on that play was left tackle, Lane Johnson just went down with a groin injury, so that could that could be big time trouble there.
Yeah, I think he got hurt on that play on the interception that was thrown. I think he was the one in on the tackle and got hurt. So not a good sign there for the Eagles. 3rd and 8 here with 3:42 to go in the fourth quarter and counting from their own 47-yard line. If you've got any chance, you got to stop them here, force a punt, and then go score quickly.
Yeah, it's got to be an all-out stop here for the Eagles. The time is ticking.
Twin receivers to the right, twin tight ends. He's going to have Ledbetter wrapped him in another massive hole, runs his guy over, and that one's going to pretty much seal it. Ledbetter now 15 rushes for 60 yards, with a touchdown. And Ledbetter, like you said, you start getting late in this game, guys don't want to tackle him no more, and you can see that's been the struggle for him.
Yeah, you can tell the defensive line is starting to get tired and worn out, and Ledbetter's just coming in, bringing the wood.
Thank you guys so much for tuning in. We're not doing this for follows, likes, or subs, but all of that stuff is much appreciated. Shout out to our friends eKings Pro who hooked us up with some codes, and of course our good buddy right here on commentary with me, Mr. Maniac and EA Sports. Thank you guys for hooking us up with some codes. We'll be giving away at least 2 codes at the very end of this stream, and so make sure you sign up with the link that Maniac has posted. Should be a quick Google document that you just sign up for. Mr. Maniac's going to read off 2 winners at the very end of this game, so 2:22 left to go and counting. Washington Redskins have sealed this one, but man, the Eagles showed me something. And yeah, I think we can both admit the Eagles are not a team that's going to push for the playoffs. Man, another big run there for Johnson. You didn't see these holes earlier. Clearly, this team is tired, and they're struggling already. But as we kind of said earlier, the Redskins may not be pushing for any type of playoff seeding, but they really have improved since the last few seasons. And if he can somehow, some way figure out how to stop turning the ball over in some of the most inopportune times, this could be a really, really good team.
Yeah, they definitely have improved a lot.
Problem is he's just out of time since this is our last season of Madden 19. But he's got to keep it going. He's got to keep that going and keep that momentum going into Madden 20.
Yeah, I mean, if he stays with the Eagles here, I mean, he's going to start off with a really good squad, starting off in Madden 20. So, it's going to remain to see what happens with that Eagle squad and Savante if he stays with.
Doing a quick post.
I've seen a couple guys say they can't see a link. I've just posted the link twice there. Sign up there. It's a Google Doc forum. Once you sign up there, it'll indicate to me on my side that you have signed up, and I do not see a couple of you guys that said that signed up. I do not see your name in there, so make sure that you're hitting submit on that Google form. It's just going to ask for your name and your Twitter account, so that way we can contact you on Twitter.
Yep, we're going to have to get with you on Twitter to get you the codes. This game really ended up being about the turnovers, and that's where the Philadelphia Eagles struggled. They were in control of this game until late here in the third, but the interceptions, the pick sixes kept the Washington Redskins in it. Luck did not play well, and I know the Redskins are coming away with the W, but they're left with more questions than answers as they try to prepare for a playoff run here in season 85.
Yeah, they are definitely making their statement in the NFC East. Again, the Eagles may have kind of gave a little bit an idea for everybody else on how to beat the Redskins here going late into the season.
Yeah, the Redskins dominate this one, but I'm sorry, the Eagles. I was trying to read something. The Eagles dominate this one, with the Redskins come away with the victory. Maniac, they're saying that they can't see the link. Is the link like a hyperlink? Like, is it like click here and they have to click the here? Or is there an actual link? We got just the chat up now since the game is over. So thank you so much to Denbrew and to Savante for working with us. I know that EA Sports, the servers were down, and that kept us from getting started. And then we were streaming for an entire quarter, and it said we were streaming, said that we had no problems. And then we found out that YouTube had actually changed all of my information and that we were streaming into the ethos. Nobody could see it, and so we had to take it down and fix it. But we got everybody here, and we're ready to go. We're going to give everybody one more opportunity to get it posted. I'm going to let Maniac kind of explain where to find the link, because it seems like a few of you, like Joshua Howe, saying he can't find the link. This is going to be for 2 PlayStation 4 beta code giveaways, which will be, I'm assuming, at midnight Eastern tonight. That game will be playable. So, yeah, we're going to give you a couple minutes here to repost that and to maybe do any explanations that you needed to give to make sure that we got everybody in there.
Well, I'm posting that link, and I don't see it coming up on the chat inside the box. So I don't know if YouTube is blocking my link that I'm posting.
That's a good question. You know what? Let's pull up YouTube and find out really quick, guys. We apologize if YouTube is blocking that link. Usually links are able to be posted, and we've posted links plenty of times before. Again, we're not doing this for likes or subs or retweets, but we are very appreciative of anybody who gives us likes or subs or follows us on Twitter. We do a podcast every single week for the OMFL, and we will be having some really important guests come on. I don't want to give away any names, but we will be trying to get some EA friends on here. We will have other big streamers and Madden content creators that will come on here. And let me just let's see if you guys can see these now. It seems like you were right. It seems like you were getting all the links blocked for some reason. Again, I apologize for the technical difficulties. YouTube just decided out of the blue that they were going to start blocking things and changing things. I don't know why that happened or what caused that to happen, but it did happen, and it kind of is what it is. But we made sure that everybody can see everything now, and so you guys should be able to click that link. We'll give you a couple of minutes here. We apologize. YouTube has been weird tonight. It started changing things and just randomly. We've done 137 Press Pass Lives, and never have we had this type of issues. And just tonight, because we want to do a stream and we wanted to do giveaways, all kinds of technical demons started coming out. If anybody was in the Twitch for Denbrew and they were friends over there that were not over here, make sure you send them over here. It is 8:56. We're going to give them 2 more minutes, and then we'll do the giveaway. We want to make sure that everybody had an opportunity, since YouTube was blocking the link. So Maniac was doing his part, and but you guys are right too. It was definitely not able to see it because it was being blocked, and I apologize for that. Again, it was kind of out of my control. I don't know why YouTube was doing that. You did just watch the Washington Redskins come away with a big victory over the Philadelphia Eagles. I know the Eagles are going to fall to what is it going to be, 2-5-1 now? But man, that team played much better than their record. And I know that on the same flip of that coin, the Redskins are going to move to 6-2 and possibly even be in the lead for one of those wild card spots. But I will say, they were not as impressive as I expected them. I expected the Redskins to come out and to dominate this game from start to finish, but it truly was the other way around. And had it not been for 2 poorly timed throws and some bad luck, right? Because we all throw interceptions, but a lot of those interceptions are tackled and don't really go anywhere. That's not really true here. He throws 2 interceptions, and they're both taken back for pick sixes, and that's just bad luck.
Yeah, that's unfortunate for the Eagles. I mean, Sandstrom was really, for the most part, except for those 2 passes, was really on target tonight. He was really moving the ball down the field. And I think where he really started getting comfortable was when he was throwing those more short to intermediate passing type tree route. And and it seemed like that kind of got his offense rolling, got the running game rolling, and he started seeing a little bit of kind of ball control from the Eagles there, kind of in the second to third quarter. But then it just kind of all the wheels fell off there at the end with the pick, and then he started kind of to try to get back into the game there. And again, I see kind of the way he plays, and I know how I've had struggles in the past. I really think he's making that pre-snap read, saying, "All right, I think the tight end is going to be open from what I'm seeing." And the next thing you know, there's three guys that are all standing around the tight end, and it's already by that time it's already too late because you've already let the ball go because the pass rush was in your face, and that's a recipe for disaster whenever that happens.
Yeah, I hope that you guys enjoyed the stream tonight. I know that some of you maybe are used to watching streams where they're actually streaming their own game, which can be done with a capture card, which you're right, has no glitch, has no lag, has none of that stuff. But when we stream other people's games, which are just league games that happen here, we cannot capture them with a capture card. And so we can only show them from Twitch or from YouTube, wherever they're streaming. And so there will be that little bit of lag. That's why we say commentate from our game, so you can watch our stream for the commentary and then watch their stream for the actual gameplay. But we do appreciate you tuning in. Again, we do podcast each and every week. The OMFL, as far as I know, is the world's longest online CFM. We've been around for almost 20 years now. We started as a PC league back in 2001. And that is like longest online, CFM from people all over the world, nonstop. It's been a whole lot of fun. And then a couple of years ago, about 3 years ago or so, we started the Grown Folks Online Community, which has now 7 Madden leagues, which is kind of crazy, and 9 other either shooters or sports games from FIFA to WWE to 2K. PUBG is a big game that we play here. Red Dead, tons of other stuff. And so big YouTube following. You can follow us at grownfolksoc.com, grownfolksoc on Twitter, and then here on YouTube, Grown Folks Online Community. And we're also on Twitch, Grown Folks OC on Twitch. All right, Mr. Maniac, I'm going to give one last shout out to a couple of our partners. While we do that, why don't you go ahead and grab us 2 random names from that stream list that we just had here. And while he does that, I'm going to go ahead and give a couple of quick shout-outs. First and foremost, a shout-out to Mr. Maniac himself. He's not only helping me commentate this, he's doing all the dirty work because I'm actually doing the streaming. So he's helping me post on Twitter. He's helping me talk to you guys and post links, and he's also helping me find the winners. And he's also the one who helped us get our Madden codes. And thanks to EA Sports and our friends over there who hooked up Maniac, who hooked up the Grown Folks Online Community and the OMFL with codes, we were actually able to get most of the commissioners, not only in the OMFL, but also all the other 7 Madden leagues, a code. And we super, super appreciate that. Some of those other codes came from our new friends called eKings Pro. Follow them on Twitter at capital KIN, capital GS, capital PRO, Kings Pro on Twitter. They are an e-gaming website that partners with the MLG and Game Battles, and they're going to be hosting competitive tournaments and play for people all around this planet. So make sure you go follow them. They'll have some fun and exciting stuff coming out. Plus, they're doing tons of giveaways, and they've just been really kind to us over the last 48 hours, literally, is when we met them. And so who knows, we may have a brand new partner here. And then shout out to all the other Madden creators that are giving away stuff out there. Honestly, I didn't do anything to deserve these codes. These came from Maniac and his relationships. It's funny, been doing this for 20 years, and I actually have no hookups. I have no relationships that could hook us up with codes. But, Mr. Maniac, you did. And I wanted to do right by a community that I've been a part of. Tell Houday to shut up back there. Jesus, he's always interrupting our streams. But I wanted to do right by the community and not make this just about follows and subs and all that, and really just host a game, have some fun, and do some giveaways. Now I've rambled and stalled long enough, Mr. Maniac. I'm going to toss it over to you. Give us our one drum roll. Give us our first winner. Who wins the first Madden 20 beta code?
All right, we have put all the names into a randomizer, so this will be completely fair to you guys. I know I don't have anything to show you that it is in there, but it is I promise. So
There are codes, so if they don't believe us, it's our business.
I did just post another link there in the chat for my Twitter account. So I don't know if you want to post the one for grown folks, so that way they can contact grown folks or me, or it don't matter. But that way that we can send a DM to them to give them the code personally.
Double Zero,
if they do.
hook us up. I'm Maniac. I'm going to let you do the reaching out, but Double Zero, if you don't mind, post our Twitter link in there so people can follow us, and we'll just make sure that we get them their code. So we'll go with the first one, though. Who is our first winner?
All right. First winner. It's going to be Cooley G.
Mr. Cooley G. I don't like Cooley. Can we do another one? Look, the guy's kind of a jerk. And can we just do another one? Cooley is not my
sure. We'll just cross him out.
Cooley G, congratulations, buddy. We know where to find you, so don't worry about sending us a message. We'll make sure that we hook up with you on Discord, and we'll get you your code. Thank you so much, Cooley, for watching. I didn't even see you talking in here, so thanks for watching. Now it's one more. We got one. I was hoping we would get a third, but we actually didn't get a third. If we do, we'll figure out something else. So give us our second one. Who is our second Madden 20 Beta Code giveaway winner?
And our second one goes to Mr. Joshua Howell.
Mr. Joshua, there you go, man. You were right here hoping to get that link, and you were able to get it. I wish we had 1,000 codes to give away and we could hook up everyone, but unfortunately, that's not how it works. We give away what we have. So congratulations, Joshua Howell. Thank you so much for watching the stream. We'd appreciate any kind of follow or sub or anything you want to give us, but we will connect with you. If you're still here in chat, make sure you go find Mr. Maniac. Maniac, one more time, post your Twitter. I know our Twitter is posted from Double Null. Thank you for doing that, but Maniac will post his Twitter. You can send either one of us a message, but we'll make sure that we get with you and get you your code so that you can play tonight if you stay up late enough. And that's going to bring us to an end, man. This has been a ton of fun. Thank you again, Joshua, and all the other people who watched the stream tonight. We appreciate you. We had a lot of technical difficulties. If we get more codes by happenstance, we'll freely give them away. We'll figure out some way to give them away. I can't stream Madden 20. That's one of the rules, but I definitely will be doing something where we talk about it on our next Press Pass Live. I will give another little pitch to our Daddy Leagues podcast called The Talk, daddyleagues.com. You can see it right there, the talk between Pootie T and I as we talk a little Madden 20 news that comes out every couple of weeks. Go check out some of our latest episodes. You're getting over 30 years of commissioner experience there, talking about the latest news that we have and heard and are seeing out there. And, of course, both he and I are getting our hands on some Madden 20 beta gameplay, so we'll definitely talk about what we see on that next podcast. This Saturday, we'll definitely host a podcast. We were supposed to have a guest, but he can't do it this week, so we may find another guest. Maniac, thank you so much for doing this. Den Brew and Sav, thank you for working through the technical difficulties. And thank you to my wife who can't hear me or see me or any of that, because she allowed me to do this here tonight without murdering me. So thank you all so much for watching the podcast. We'll see you at the next Press Pass Live. Hope that you have a great rest of your week. Happy Madden 20 beta gameplay starting tonight. We'll see you next time.
That's right.
God bless you. Have a great weekend. We'll see you. Peace.
Later, guys.